recording. And just click on
Got it.
that.
Oh,
All
so
right.
you missed out on all the cat cuteness.
Yes, and you missed all the
cool.
cat cuteness. It's very sad. Liz might turn her phone around again for you. We might be going and just be like, okay, this is boring. Here's the cats.
Here's a cat.
So as we go through this, guys, I want this to be fun and interactive. If you've got questions, ask them, okay? I've got the products that I want to share, but I am more than happy to share about something else, okay? You guys are here, so you have first choice of everything. So, but for those of your party who are new to Norwex, I do want to make sure that I cover our Safe Haven 5 set, which is our top 5 products that can really completely change the way that you clean your home and make it so much easier, so much faster, and so much safer. I love Norwex. We have just gone through a rebrand, and our new tagline is to live Norwex cleaner, safer, and better in all areas of our life. So whether that is cleaning, whether it is skincare, whether it is the things that we're doing outside with our family and friends, Norwex wants to help to provide a way to make it cleaner, safer, and better. And I love to get to be a part of that. Like, I love this mission. I actually joined Norwex. I had been cleaning my home for 20-something years with vinegar and essential oils, which is not fun. Your house kind of always smells like a salad. Like, oh, there's salad dressing going on. I'm like, no, I promise we're not eating balsamic vinegar every single day. But my father-in-law was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's just after our first son was born. And it was terrible because you get a diagnosis like that and suddenly you've got to know everything, right? And so we did. We just delved into all of the information that we could find. And there is a genetic form of Alzheimer's, and that is the form that he had. And we also found that chemicals were a catalyst to bring it on sooner. He got it really, really early in his early 70s, and then suffered with it for 17 years before he passed on. Is very, very sad and terrible to see. And I do not want that for my family. And so as soon as we discovered that, we vowed that, no, we're not going to do it. And so we took the chemicals out of our home. Now, I will admit, I didn't always feel like my house was clean using vinegar and essential oils. And when my husband would take our son and be gone, I would go through my house with the bleach and the sprays and all the things, thinking I was getting it cleaner and better for them. And then I'd go back through and try and clean it again with water and get rid of all the stuff, not knowing the damages that I was actually doing to myself at the time, or just having those lingering odors in the air that were still going to cause problems for them. So we fast forward to 2020, and I get invited to a Norwex party, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? No more vinegar? Like, water gets my house clean and it doesn't have to smell? Hallelujah. You just made my life a million times easier. So I had a party because I'm like, well, I need all the things, right? So I'm going to have a party. Had a great party. I got a lot of things, but it wasn't enough things. I needed all the things. So I'm like, sign me up. I want to do this. And I want to just shout it from the rooftops because it really dramatically changed our family's lives and has been not only for the cleaning aspect, but 2 years ago, my husband lost his job and Norwex became our main income, our only income. And I supported our family of 7 on my Norwex income alone. So Norwex is near and dear to my heart in more ways than one. And thank you, Elizabeth, for allowing me to come and share with these products and my story with your family and friends. I really appreciate you. My business would not exist without amazing hostesses and amazing customers like Vonda, who I love and adore. And I love to get to see your faces. It just makes me happy.
This is cool.
So I'm going to show off this new little body cloth because we're going to give one of these guys away. So I'm going to see if I can find one of my markers here. I got a Sharpie. And this is Vonda's favorite thing that I do. Draw a smiley face on my face. Get it nice and dry. And then remove it with the body cloth and water. Now, it does work better with warm water. This is very cold, but we're going to just try it with cold water. But the cool thing about the body and face cloth is that you can actually remove your makeup, your waterproof mascara, your lip scents, and holy crap, even Sharpie marker with a body cloth and water. You don't have to put those harmful chemicals on your skin. You don't have to get soap in your eyes because this cloth will do it all for you. So I got an itch under my nose. So we're going to give away a body and face cloth. So you two, for being on, I've got a ticket. And then anybody who has their order in before midnight tonight is going to get a second ticket to win. And Vanna's like, already done it. I'm there. She knows the drill.
I do.
Rigging this in her favor.
Love
So,
you, Elizabeth.
I'm here for you.
I know.
she's like, you booked
And
a party
vice
for me.
versa.
I'm going to win all the prizes at your party. You win prizes at my party. We're working this good. I know what she's doing. She's working it. I know it.
Oh.
All right. So the first thing that comes in our Safe Haven 5 set is the EnviroCloth. Now, the EnviroCloth, this is literally our E for everything cloth. You get it wet, you're going to clean everything with it. This cloth will remove 99% of bacteria using only water. It's amazing. And you don't have to go back behind it and rinse it. And you don't have to be worried if your son grabs a hold of it and chews it. No big deal. It's clean, right? I love the picture of the babies playing in the cleaning supplies. Like in Norwex, you can play in that cleaning supplies. Jump in that laundry basket. Have a heyday. You get in the stuff under my sink. I mean, when I was a young mom, I had to call poison control once. Was the scariest call I ever had to make. And I'll tell you what, they don't make you feel like a good person. Like they make you feel like you're a really bad person. And I'm going, I am never calling poison control again. And it wasn't even cleaning supplies because we did keep those up. My son opened one of those teething jars, like the Highlands teething tablets, and ate the whole thing. And I'm like, my son just ate a whole jar of teething tablets.
Oh my
And luckily
God.
they were the natural, the all natural ones. They're like, he'll be all right. It's no big deal, give him extra water and stuff. But even with that, like I felt like the low of the pond scum because I had to call poison control and they're like, now if this happens again, we have to report things. And I'm like, it's like he got in the diaper bag. Holy crap, it's not my fault. He gets into
Oh my
everything.
gosh.
But I was like, I would never want to call poison control if my kid like really got poisoned by something. Oh my goodness. So keeping poison control out, keeping the good clean stuff in. So cool things about this cloth is one, these fibers are super, super, super small. And what happens when you have super, super small fibers? You can get in between the fibers of other things and clean it. Like you can literally take this cloth, get it wet and get a stain out of your shirt by rubbing it because it can get in between the fibers of your shirt. Those super, super fine fibers can get in between the grooves and down in the nitty gritty, and they can pick up things that you can't even see because these fibers are small, so small. Matter of fact, it's so small that if you were to unravel this cloth, it would stretch all the way from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. There's 10 million feet of fiber wrapped into this cloth. It's just mind blowing. Now, those superfine fibers are woven really specially. They're woven in the shape of a star, so they have fingers. So your disinfecting wipes, your kitchen towels, your paper towels, all of those things are woven in the shape of a circle, okay? If you ever pick up something with a circle, it doesn't work. You can't grab it, right? You can slime it all over the place, but you can't pick it up. So Norwex has fingers. It's going to grab all of those things and it's going to hold on to them and is not going to let it go till you literally take it under your sink and run it under some hot water and wash it away. So Norwex actually mechanically cleans a whole different way. The third thing that makes this cloth so special is what we call backlock. Backlock is micro silver. So micro silver has been a long time used in the healthcare industry. They use it in hospitals, like when somebody's a burn victim, right? They put it on their skin. It keeps them from getting bacterial infections. Somebody has bed sores. They will cover it with a silver cloth to help it from spreading. Babies, they put that goopy stuff on their eyes. That's micro silver. In your cloth, what that does is you use your cloth during the day. You're going to rinse it out good. You're going to hang it to dry. As it dries, that micro silver purifies this cloth, literally ridding it of the things that make your cloth get stinky and nasty. Is not going to happen. So you can use this same cloth over and over and over again because it's cleaning itself every night as it dries. Isn't that the best thing ever? It is so funny sitting here watching your guys' faces because I know you know all this stuff. And you're like, putting up with you, Jen, because we know there's people that are going to watch this that are new and don't know what you're talking about. But we're going to sit here and smile. Oh, thank you. I love that you're sitting there and smiling and nodding like, yes, this is good. It's funny. It's like, it's totally funny for me.
I don't even think about it. I'm just like, yeah.
It's the backlock. I understand. Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I got it. It's like, it just makes me laugh. Cause like Vonda, I think you've been through like what, 7 parties or
A
something.
lot.
Like, you could do the party. And so it's just hilarious to me to have you sitting there nodding and smiling. And I'm like, you're great.
I'm cheering you on, girl.
This is why I love you. All right. So let me show you how cool this is because you've never
I
seen it
love
before.
these.
So be amazed, right? Okay. So this is one of our rice husk cutting boards. I love these cutting boards because one, it's just really pretty. You can make like charcuterie boards with these things, right? But this is my favorite part, is the fact that it's not going to slide, because I am the queen of cutting off my fingers, like literally all the time. My husband swore off knives. He wouldn't let me cut potatoes because I had to have nails. My nails were saving the tips of my fingers all the time because my cutting boards would slip. This one is not going to slip. Stays right where it goes. And the rice husk fibers make it naturally antimicrobial and antibacterial and really, really, really tough. So it's going to stay beautiful a lot longer than those cut-in self-healing things that you get. So on this beautiful cutting board, I have got some protein test swabs. This is what health inspectors use when they go into test restaurants for cleanliness. Now, proteins are smaller than bacteria. Norwex is proven to remove 99% of bacteria with only water. So I'm going to show you that this is clean and how these work. Oh, there's something on my test swab. We'll see. There was like a little brown spot on there. All right. It's clean. I don't know what the little brown spot was. Maybe it's just something in the cotton. You think I didn't touch it? I might have had protein on my fingers. So it's green. It's clean. That's what we want to see. We're going to slime it with some raw chicken and see what happens. Oh yeah. That's like so gross. This is the worst part of my job, is touching raw chicken.
Yeah.
It's very slimy and gross. Luckily, I have my EnviroCloth here to wipe it on. So when we have presence of proteins, I want to show you what happens in the presence of proteins. Our test swab is going to turn purple. Purple is proteins. Protein is bad. Now we're going to take our EnviroCloth, which is just wet with water. We're going to clean off that cutting board. Pretty quick and easy, right? New test swab. Test really good. All over. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Isn't that cool? It's
Very
clean.
cool.
Oh, cool.
It blows my mind every time.
Right? This is awesome.
I know, me too. That's like my favorite part of the whole thing.
No, your favorite part is when I lick it.
Yes. That's true.
All right. So we're going to test this cloth because we don't want to clean up something and then continue cleaning and just be spreading it, right? Because that would be really bad. So we're going to test out our cloth and see what happens. We put our protein test swab on our cloth. And it's still green. It's got, maybe I picked up a little bit. I had a lot of juice on there. We're going. Oh, you know what? I touched the tag. The tag will make it turn purple because it doesn't have the backlock in it, or it doesn't have the microfiber in it. But we can make it turn purple. It's not a trick swab. It will turn purple. Very purple. But I'm actually so confident that even though I got some off of my cloth, that my cutting board is clean, that I'm willing to do this. That is your favorite part right there. Big old lick out of that sucker. I've been doing that since June of 2020 and I haven't gotten sick yet. And trust me, I had E. coli before. I did not want to do that again.
Ooh.
So that's like a leap of faith for me to really lick that thing.
Yeah.
When I was pregnant with my first son, I got E. coli and it was a good thing. It actually saved my life. My kidney, I was in kidney failure and we didn't know because I was so dehydrated. But we went out for, my husband graduated from college. We went out and had breakfast and they gave me undercooked eggs and I got E. coli. And I went home and spiked a fever of 104. He ran me into the emergency room. And I was 5.5 months pregnant when I went in. You couldn't even tell. Like, and we're like, oh, it's first kid, you know, that's totally normal. Oh no, I left that hospital pregnant. Like none of my clothes fit. None of his clothes fit. My doctor's like, maybe we should put you on a diet. I'm like, that is not a nice thing to say to me. But so, and I was really sick. I was in the hospital for a week.
Wow.
So that is a testament to this cloth, that I would lick that cutting board. And not only once, but I've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
No, these products do what they say they're going to do. All right. So This little bad boy is really going to get rid of like most of the cleaners in your house, probably 80% of the cleaners in your house, because you are going to get a cleaner clean with this cloth and water. Now, the EnviroCloth has got some best friends. I want to show you its first best friend. It is the window cloth. So who likes to have a beautiful streak-free shine? I like a beautiful streak-free shine. I hate cleaning my mirrors and seeing lines on it. Or paper towel fuzzies. Paper towel fuzzies are bad too. Don't like those either.
Yeah.
So we don't have to have paper towel fuzzies and we don't have to have lines because we have got a window cloth. So when the cats or the dogs lick your sliding glass door, or the kids come and slime it with chocolate pudding, you do not have to grab that glass spray and a half a roll of paper towels and say, here, kids, let's clean this up, and use half the roll of paper towels to do it. You get your EnviroCloth wet and you're going to wipe it, and it's going to grab all the grease and the grime and the nastiness. And then you're going to take your window cloth and you're going to dry it. And as you dry with your window cloth, it is going to leave your surfaces with a beautiful streak-free shine, be it windows, glass, chrome, stainless steel, whatever, you name it. Check it out. Very smiley, streak-free mirror that has been beat to death by my children. I'm like, I really should get a new mirror because the ding marks on it look terrible, but it's really clean. It's just dinged up. All right, so these two can come in a basic package, and really they can transform the way that you clean your home. They just make it so much easier and faster. Okay, how many of you guys, like when you got your Norwex box the first time, you opened your stuff up and you just cleaned for hours because it was fun, right?
Yes.
Like stayed up till 2 a.m. cleaning because it's so much fun. Because it's like sparkly clean. It's like a totally different clean, and it's so easy, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like,
All
I'm just
those,
gonna
like,
wipe this,
nose boops and the toe bean streaks on my windows were gone.
right? It's the best.
Yep.
So
My
there's
husband
nothing.
loves it because it doesn't smell.
Exactly. There's no nasty odors, and you can come in, and I clean houses sometimes, and they will come home and be like, it just smells so clean. And they're like, what did you do to get that smell? I'm like, I just cleaned it. Like, this is what clean smells like. Real clean doesn't have a smell. It doesn't have an odor. It just has almost like an aura of clean. It's hard to
Fresh, yeah.
explain unless
Fresh
you.
air.
Yes, it's just fresh. So another fun thing that I love to use, because I do have kids, they do write on my walls. And my vacuum dings up my white baseboards and makes it look terrible. And I have a dog, and my dog rolls against the walls and leaves all kinds of funky marks. So this is the cleaning paste. This is every parent's best friend. So it's called a paste, but it is a hard chalk, and it smells like lemons. Lemons are the best. And this is what is going to tackle when you come home and find that your kids have made artwork on your walls or on your floor. This is my floor. And you don't have to use one of those magic eraser things that like crumble and go nasty and gross, and you watch them get into your carpet and then you're like, great, now I gotta scrub my carpet. Ugh, terrible. Rub it on your cleaning paste, and then you just take it and you're gonna clean all the stuff. You can clean off the Sharpie, you can clean off the crayon, it'll clean off the pencil and highlighter. It will even clean off white erase, like the white erase pen thingies. Yeah, it'll take off that too. Personal experience speaking here. How easy is that, right? I love how easy it is to clean when you're using Norwex. Now, if your dog was to lick this, or the cat was to be like, ooh, yum, get on our paw and then lick their paw, it's okay. This is totally safe. Our CEO she has all the love in the world for fur babies and the rising generation. She says the rising generation has a longer shelf life than her, and the fur babies just make her life happy. So everything that Norwex has is going to be safe for not only you, but for the next generation, for all future generations, and for the fur babies that living in your house. She's like a very big proponent for all animals too. So the cleaning paste has got a best friend. The best friend to the cleaning paste is the Sperry sponge. Now, the Sperry sponge is made with silver. So guess what? It's going to clean itself too. So your typical kitchen sponge can have 45 billion bacteria after just one use. That is disturbing on every level you can even imagine. To think that you're washing your dishes with 45 billion bacteria. Let's eat off of this, right?
Yeah.
This sponge is not going to harbor bacteria. You can use it to scrub. You can use it. I love to use it to scrub my oven. I use these two products to clean out my oven all the time. We cook frozen pizza a lot in my house. Cheese spills all the time. Easy cleanup. Okay. You don't have to nuke the whole thing. You don't have to make your house 110 degrees. Just scrub it in here. And then I wipe it clean with my EnviroCloth. I shine it with my window cloth and it's done in less than 5 minutes. So this sponge does not come in our Safe Haven 5 set that I'm showing you, but it is my favorite sponge. And I like people to have this sponge. So if you spend $99 in product or more, I will send you this Sperry sponge as my thank you gift to you. So it comes separate as from your order. So it won't come with your order. I send it out after our beautiful host Elizabeth closes her party. So if you earn one, I will send it to you when she's done. All right, let's see. Next thing, next thing is my nemesis. My nemesis in my house looks like that. Dust. I hate dust. When I was a kid, dusting was my job. And I would come home from school and I would grab the pledge and I would spray all the things. And we had like a piano and wooden tables and all this stuff. It would take me like an hour and a half to dust. And I had to do it every Monday when I got home from school. And I would come home and I would do all the things and I would dust and I would make it look beautiful. And then my mom would get home from work 4 hours later and she'd be like, Jen, you didn't do the piano. I'm like, oh, yes, I did do the piano, Mom. And she's like, no, it's covered in dust. I'm like, but I dusted it. It's not my fault. Ask Jamie. She can vouch for me. And my sister, like most of the time, would be like, she didn't dust. I did. I totally dusted. She was such a pill. There, I did not know as a child that there's actually a component in those dusting sprays that attract dust. And most of the time when you are dusting, you can watch the dust float back into the air or flop down onto the ground. Well, of course, you walk on it, it's going to push it in the air, it's going to attract to the surface, and voila, I didn't dust, even though I did. That is why I hate to dust. Norwex makes it easy for me because I grab my beautiful dusting mitt, I rub it, get it nice and staticky, and it's going to grab the dust. And it's going to hold on to the dust. And the dust is not going to be floating in the air, and it's not going to plop down on the ground. And my mom's going to come over and say, oh, Jen, it looks so nice. You dusted. Thank you.
Here's your allowance.
I still, to this day, will dust when my mom's coming over. Like, that's about it. I hate to dust that bad. I know they're coming. I will watch. Like, they live in a different state, right? So we can track them. And I'm like, okay, grandma's going to be here in 15 minutes. Everybody grab a dusting mitt and go. And we dust the house like crazy people. Everybody puts on 2 dusting mitts and we dusting into our house. We get the blinds. We grab all the knickknacks, do all the things. And my mom gets here and there's no dust in the house. That is a beautiful thing. She's like, I'm so glad you learned how to dust, Jen. I'm like, yes, Mom. I dust so well now when you come to visit twice a year. So, but I do love the dust. My kids will actually dust quite a bit because it is fun to dust with the dusting mitts. They run around the house and chase each other. I like to use the dusting mitts. We keep them in our car because a lot of times we will go to the beach, we'll go to the lake. This takes the sand right off of you, so I don't have to get my car full of sand. I love to get this guy wet and clean my window screens. So when I clean my windows, that is when I wash my dusting mitt because I'll wipe my window screens. It cleans it like 3 seconds, right? Get it wet, wipe, wipe, wipe. Window screens are done. Don't even have to take them out. You got to take them out to clean the windows though. So still do that. But then rinse it out good, throw it in the wash. Now, Norwex is super absorbent. This little dusting mitt here, right here, this will pick up like 2.5, 3 cups of water. Okay. Your EnviroCloth is going to pick up 1.5 cups of water. Your window cloth is going to pick up a cup of water. When you wash your Norwex, this is the biggest tip I can give you is get it wet first. Because today's washing machines, they say they load sense and they flip all your stuff around for a couple of times and go, okay, it weighs about 3 pounds. We're going to put in a cup of water. Yeah, you put in 3 pounds of Norwex and you need like 10 cups of water. If not more, depending on if you put in Chanel hand towels, you're going to even more water.
Oh, yeah.
So if you get your Norwex wet before you put it in the washing machine, 1, it provides weight, and 2, it's already damp so that when that water comes in, it is not just going to absorb all the dirty water. It's going to actually get clean. I always wash my Norwex on hot. It's not going to hurt it. You can wash it on super hot. You can wash it on sanitized cycle for all I care. Throw it in your dryer, not going to hurt it. Okay. The only thing that will hurt your Norwex cloths is 1, dryer sheets, really bad. Don't want to use those. 2, fabric softener, and 3, chemical laden laundry detergents. Oh, and 4, boiling your cloths. Don't boil your cloths. Back in the day, that was originally what was taught with Norwex, was that you boil them to get them clean. Today's cloths are made out of recycled material and recycled plastics. It will melt your cloths to boil them. So do not boil your cloths. Super hot water is okay. Boiling water, not so good. So you don't want to use chemical laden laundry detergents, right? So we got to have a good laundry detergent that you can use. The Norwex laundry detergent does not have any fillers, dyes, sulfates, phthalates, optical brighteners, whiteners, bleaches, anything bad. Nothing that is going to build up in your pipes, nothing that's going to harm your machines, nothing that is going to be bad when it hits our waterways, because we all know the water is eventually going to hit the waterways, right? It's going to make it into the rivers. It's going to make it into oceans. And when we are using those chemical laden things, that's going to get there too. And then we're going to eat those fish and we're going to be eating those chemicals. So we want to be taking care of everything from where we have an impact. It goes all the way down the line. So I love the powdered detergent. This one's my favorite because it has so many multiple uses. I got a dog. I don't know where she was, laying behind me a little bit ago. She's getting old. She has accidents in my house a lot. My carpet cleaner is never put away. It lives in my kitchen because I have to use it almost on a daily basis. But I put the Ultra Power Plus in my carpet cleaner. It does a fantastic job pulling the smell and making it so my carpet is nice and soft. For years, we used the, the pet cleaner stuff that Bissell says to buy, and we would clean it, and you would have to like suck it all out and then fill the thing with just clean water and suck it in, suck it in, suck it. And it would take like forever to clean my carpet. Otherwise, it would be super hardy, crunchy, and nasty. And then you'd vacuum it for 20 minutes to try and get it soft again. You don't have that problem when you use this detergent, and you don't have to go over it again with clean water. You just clean it and it's done. And it's nice and soft afterwards. So I love that. I love to make magic spray. Oh, I think I threw my bottle over here. Oh, there it is. I'll take one of my Forever bottles and I'll put a teaspoon of the laundry detergent in this. And I have an all-purpose cleaner if I want one. Okay. So a lot of times it's hard for somebody to say, I can grab this cloth and just water, because it's ingrained in our head that we got to be spraying something, right? So magic spray is the solution. It is safe for all of your surfaces. You can use it on your natural stone. You can use it on your stainless steel. You don't have to have all these specialty cleaners. Laundry detergent, right? And a little teeny bit of it. And your viral cloth, you're good to go. So that's like my number one reason that I use this guy. When my kiddos, I got 5 boys in my house. They play sports. They're stinky and nasty and gross and muddy all the time. This is my favorite detergent for the days that they come in and they're grass stained, or they've been out working on the cars and they're greasy. The liquid laundry detergent is enzyme based, and those enzymes are designed to target those greasy odor grass kind of stains. So only use 1 squirt, 1 little pump of all the laundry detergent that I need for a large load of laundry. I do have an HE machine in soft water, but 1 squirt, I had 230 loads of laundry out of this. You know how long this lasts me? 8 months, because I don't use it for every load. But a bag of detergent will last us like 6 months almost.
Yep.
Because we only use a teaspoon. 1 little teaspoon is all we need to do a large load of laundry. And my loads are not small. I have an industrial size washing machine. It's enormous. It holds 2 regular loads, and I still only use 1 teaspoon of detergent. Now my dryer, on the other hand, is the same, but you can't put 2 loads in the wash and put them in the dryer and expect them to get dry. I don't know why it doesn't work out that way. I'm like, stupid dryer. But the dryer balls do help significantly to get my clothes to dry, because they work to keep
my favorite.
Right, they're so good. Keep it separated, and getting rid of dryer sheets. Dryer sheets have the highest concentration of known harmful chemicals that you bring into your home. So like they're worse than your bathroom cleaner, dryer sheets, and then you wear them. because when that heat gets on them, it takes those chemicals that are supposed to get rid of the static and stuff, fuses it to your clothes. And then your poor body is cycling those chemicals all day long. So it takes 26 seconds for a chemical to touch anywhere on your skin to be found in every single organ in your body. So dryer sheets, I mean, they have formaldehyde in them. They use that to embalm people. You don't want to be
All
around
those
that.
years, mom will use those. Oh,
Seriously. And VOCs, which cause headaches, they cause dizziness. There's so many things in dryer sheets. Things that cause endocrine disruptors, they can cause eczema, dermatitis, cancer, asthma. Dryer sheets are bad. Don't use dryer sheets. Dryer balls instead. You can scent these with essential oils. In the summertime, we use spearmint, peppermint, and lemongrass, and it is a natural mosquito repellent. And then we don't even have to use mosquito repellent because our clothes naturally repel the mosquitoes. It's like so great.
that is cool.
So let's see. So that's our Safe Haven 5 set. I did post a video of this amazing mop. Okay. If you didn't watch the mop video yet, watch it because I'm cleaning the biggest, nasty, grossest mess in the world that's in my garage. Actually mopping my garage with just water and cleaning up. I don't even know what it was. Honestly, our freezer thawed and it was like runoff from the freezer. And so it was probably like a combination of ice cream and blood and grass and my dog peeing on the floor. Like it was just disgustingly bad. But the mop cleaned it all up and I just used water. And it's really interesting because you see in that video, there's a big black spray paint mark, right? I have mopped my floor in my garage so much because again, my dog pees in the garage too. I usually mop my garage once a day. There's no more spray paint on my garage floor. The mop has literally picked up the spray paint. It has gotten that floor so clean. So it's an amazing mop. So you can clean up spray paint with your mop and it's going to clean it really fast because this is twice as big as most mops that you can get on the market, right? I love the addition of the mop sprayer because I can keep that mop wet. I don't have to keep taking it off and rinsing it to keep the water on there. You don't need a lot of water on your mop. Just enough to make it glide because it's not the water that's cleaning. So you're not worried about pushing dirty water all across your floor. It's the microfiber that's grabbing and holding on to everything. Now, Norwex will absorb 7 times its weight in liquid. So you've got a lot of cleaning power that it can grab a lot of stuff before you need to rinse it and so that you can keep on cleaning. So there's 3 ways to get this mop, guys. You can buy it. It's worth it, right? Every single penny you'd spend on it, it's totally worth it. You can have a party. And you can get it for free or discounted. That's the best way to do it. Or if you're like, I'm like Jen and I need all the things, sign up to be a consultant. It's $9.99 to start your own business. Guys, I support a family of 7 on that $9.99 investment. So if you're interested in that, let me know. We even have a special way you can join this month. There's 2 ways to join this month. And one of them, it's $30 and you don't even have to worry about a sales goal. You just like, sign up to be a consultant and I'm going to get everything at 35% off and I'm going to make a 35% commission and life is good and make a difference in the world. All right. Vonda, you've already had a party. Elizabeth, you've already had a party, but I got to show everybody who hasn't had a party all the stuff they can get if they have a party. So check this out. Norwex is super, super generous when you host a party. Like you have all of these things. So if you host a party in August, I have one more August date that you can do. You can earn 2 bath towels, a hand towel, body and face cloths. We saw the magic, right? The back scrubber. I got to show you this. Because how many of you guys get that itch between your shoulder blades and you just can't get it, right? You got to get one of those little scratchy sticks, but in your shower, you can't wash it. Check this out. Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah, best thing ever. And it exfoliates and has a body cloth side. You can't get better than that. You can get it for free.
That's amazing.
Anthony would love that.
He would. He'd use it every day.
The hubbies love it. They're like, oh yeah, get the spot. It's the best. Oh, let's see. Dusting mitts, like so many good things. Plus, free spending money. Now, for our darling Elizabeth, when somebody books a party for her, she gets extra prizes. And because we love her, we want to spoil her. First friend who books a party, she's going to get Navarro cloth. It's the everything cloth. You got to have them and you just can't have too many. The second friend who books a party, she's going to get a window cloth. So she's got her basic package right there, making life easy. The third friend who books a party, she's going to get the dusting mitt and an optic scarf. Now, why do you want an optic scarf? You're not wearing glasses, right? You got a cell phone in your back pocket. Take pictures with that sucker. Have you ever had them look like that? That's never fun to have your pictures look like that. Grab your optic scarf. You can use this on your glasses, your screens, all the different things. Okay, you don't have to lick it, rub it on your shirt. You don't have to find the spray. You don't have to find the little cloth that your eye doctor gave you. You just grab your optic scarf. It's going to remove any kind of chemicals. So your screens, your glasses, they're going to stay cleaner longer because there's no chemical buildup. So we want to hook our girl up with all of those things and hook you guys up with fun things. Now, if you're like, okay, I can't do a party in August, September is all about free spending money. No products to earn, just money to spend to get whatever you want. And we just got a whole bunch of new products. So free spending money equals any products, even new products that you can get just for hosting a party. And it's easy, right? Was it hard?
It was not hard at all.
Like,
No.
made me cry. It was so hard. No.
Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth, for doing that for me.
You are
No.
welcome.
It is fun to host. It's easy to host. And there's lots.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
have a
painless.
wheel too. Like I have a wheel of prizes. So not only can you earn stuff from Norwex, but when your party qualifies, so 350 in sales in one booking, I get to give you a prize from my wheel. And there's good
Sweet.
stuff on here. My wheel,
I'm excited.
I can fix it. It's a traveling wheel. So it comes apart so you can travel with it. So we'll spin the wheel if you want to do a party. So let me know. Anything I missed that you guys want me to show? What did I miss? I missed the Enviro wand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Got to talk about the
yeah.
Enviro wand.
yep.
So the Enviro wand is a dusting tool. You can also use it to chase your kids. You can use it as a lightsaber. You can use it as a baseball bat. But it bends and flexes, so you can use it to clean your seething fan blades really, really easily. You can reach up to the top of your cabinets. You can reach under your fridge and under your stove or on the side of your fridge. Or in your dryer, that place where the lint lives. You can stick it down in there and grab the lint. So many uses for this little guy right here. Plus, it will hook to the mop handle, so you can have like a super high extension reach. If you got vaulted ceilings, it's what you want. And there is a hidden tool in the handle. You can clean your keyboard. Mine needs to be cleaned. Window screens, all kinds of little things with the little handy dandy tool hiding in the handle. All right. Anything else? Can't think of anything right off the top of my head that I missed.
Oh, that was a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
This works good to scratch your back too.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I had a lot of fun with you. If anybody has questions or anything, please let me know. There's lots of fun demos, so you can see the mop in action and some of the other products that I've posted in our group. And I will post your order link. I know it's posted, but I will post it again for everybody. And also price claim forms, so that if you order over those certain thresholds, if you get $99 in products or more, you get a Sperry sponge. If you spend $150 in product or more, not only does Norwex have some cool spending gets that you can grab, but I also offer an additional prize as well. So if you spend over $150, you can pick travel Enviro cloth, a makeup removal cloth, or a counter cloth. These are going to get rid of your paper towels for you. That's going to save you hundreds of dollars a year in paper towel savings. And look, you can get a house for it. And you can use it and hang it up on your house to dry with its little friends. And it looks beautiful.
That's exactly what I do.
Right?
I
Yes.
love that.
The best way to do it right there.
Yeah, they're
Have, like,
Anthony's
4 of them.
favorites too.
Like little
They're
He's
zip
the
what?
tabs.
counterfeiting guy.
It also works great to dry your straws. So like if you have the stainless steel straws,
Oh.
I almost knocked over an entire pile of dishes. Check it out. You can like dry them
Nice.
on your countercloths like that.
Oh,
Or
That's
your
cool.
utility brush. There's so many
that's my
things.
favorite. I always learn something new from every party.
Oh, good. Good. That is my goal. Always give you something new. No matter how many parties you've been to, there's always going to be
I
something new.
know. I love it.
Pay attention for those little tidbits, new stuff. All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for hanging out with me. I've had so much fun with you
Yes.
tonight.
Thank you
Yes.
so
Thank
much.
you, Jen. You're the best.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.